I think that's cool. For you guys to speak up, the modern collectors to speak up and get what you want. The collectors have spoken. Earlier today, Hasbro sent out this email to everybody who subscribes to Hasbro or Hasbro Pulse. We wanted to share an update on our packaging for Hasbro's 6-inch scale figures. Based on your feedback, we will be reintroducing windows and blisters for our 6-inch fan figures beginning later this year into 2024. The new windows and blisters will be made from bio-PET or recycled PET, helping us achieve our priority of meeting our fans' expectations for extraordinary packaging and superior design while still developing packaging that minimizes waste and the use of virgin plastic. Look, I get it. It was a move to help the environment. It was really a PR move, but let's face it, it was a move to save money. Packaging in plastic is expensive. Cutting it down helps the investor, the dividends, it helps everybody make money. But they were losing more money on the outrage with poor sales. Look, case in point, I don't collect that much modern. I really don't. I collect vintage like you see in the background. 95% of the stuff that I collect is all vintage. However, I do know the modern collector's plight because half of the stuff that I watch on YouTube is modern collecting. Even though I'm into vintage, I live vicariously through you and through everybody on YouTube that collects modern. That's how I stay in tune with it. I'm a fan. I love watching that stuff. I do collect it. Case in point right here. The Ahsoka that is in plastic, the Ahsoka that is not in plastic in a window. When I went to buy this one, I knew what I was getting because I'm used to doing this. I'm a vintage collector. I collect in the bubble, right? I am an in-the-box collector. That's why she's still in there. This, however, I have no idea what's inside. It's a great picture, but when I went to go pick it up, since I do have an Ahsoka focus, I wanted to pick this up. I saw it over at Star Wars Celebration. That was the first time I saw the windowless packaging. And at that point, I really had no skin in the game. I really had no opinion. Seeing this now, in my hands, being an in-the-box collector, I would want to open it to see what's inside. I'm not a loose collector, though, when it comes to modern, right? I tried it, didn't really like it. I'm an in-the-box collector. So I know how everybody feels. I think it was a good move by Hasbro to reverse that decision. I do think it's a good idea for them to use materials that are friendlier to the environment. But man, the reason why I'm making this is because I really do feel bad for modern collectors. If I was collecting the Black Series right now, if I was doing a full run of the Black Series, because you all know that I'm doing full runs of figures, I start from scratch. I start from zero. If I was doing my run and I was almost done and I saw a new wave coming out and they changed the packaging, not just a little bit, but completely so I couldn't see the figure inside, and I'm an in-the-box collector, you know, I would be upset. You know, I would be kind of disappointed, more is the word that I'm using. So I'm really glad that Hasbro listened to you all. You know, I didn't complain. It was more you. So I'm glad that your voices could be heard. I think that's cool. I wanted to make the video like this. I hardly ever do these. I mostly do episodes on Sundays. I'm releasing this on, what is this, a Thursday? I want to say, I think that's cool. For you guys to speak up, the modern collectors to speak up and get what you want. I'm glad I got this, just to see what it was like to get a cardboard figure, but I do hope they re-release this inside a window. I would love that. So that's it. Good on Hasbro for listening to us, for listening to you, and that's all. So, like always, my friends, thank you for watching, and I will definitely see you next time.
If you're new to the channel, check out the welcome video, or just check out the next episode. And please subscribe if you want to follow the journey. And remember, there is no shame in being a Padawan.